just a fair warning before the video starts. If you want to see another video like this, I have a part 1 of this video from like, I don't know, like 4 months ago. So if you like this video, feel free to watch that video too.
What's up, fellas? Fell off. In slang, fell off means that someone or something has declined in quality, popularity, or performance compared to a previous time. It's often used to criticize someone or something that was once good but is now considered less so. So in this video, in this certain part of time, in this exact part of the timeline, I'm gonna go over some Roblox games that I used to play that fell off like really hard. Holy
So we all know about this character, right?
Alright, now we're starting off with my glorious, incredible, beautiful king, Demonfall. Demonfall is a single-player and multiplayer RPG based off of Demon Slayer, if you couldn't already tell. The story of the game is basically just regular Demon Slayer, except it's you. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, you're gonna have to kill me. Like, bro, do you see the shit they be doing in the show?
I'm not fighting this, bro.
In Demonfall, there's 2 sides you can be on. Those 2 being the demons and the slayers. Wait. Say that again?
Oh my god, man, you're not funny. Shut the fuck
up. The way you become a slayer in this game is pretty simple. You know, you just come home, see your entire family slimed out, find the demon that killed them, and then you just kill the demon. You know, really easy. After you absolutely body the demon, you go do a bunch of missions. I don't fucking remember. It's boring. After that, eventually, you'll be able to get your first breathing style. Now, since this game has almost every single breathing style in the show, there was a lot for you to choose. There's a bunch of unique ways to get all the breathing styles. For example, if you wanted to get wind breathing in this game, wait, wind breathe? Isn't that just regular breathing? You had to fight like this random dude named Grim or something. You wanted to get thunder breathing, you had to give some dude 20 bowls of soup. What are you gonna do with 20 bowls of soup, bro? Damn. In other words, you had to grind your ass off on this game. Either you would murder every single demon into the line of sight, go around looking for scraps on the road like a bum, or you could do random missions that these crows would give you. Which, by the way, these missions sucked straight
horse penis.
Cashrainer, you must save the injured slayer. As he's on a mountain 12,000 feet away from me. Like, come on, man. How the hell do you get into these predicaments? There's no way these dudes are getting cooked by literal level 1 demons. You have a sword. Swing it. Like, these slayers can literally have moon breathing. And when the crow calls me, they're gonna be laid out like this. Alright, that's enough screen time for these absolute losers. Get off my screen, bro. Alright, let's talk about something more interesting. When I made the Roblox games that fell off video, I talked about Kaiju Universe, a free roam Godzilla fighting game. In the video, I went a little more
deep
into the actual game, such as me talking about the locations in the game that you would fight in. So I'm gonna do the exact same thing with Demonfall because there is a lot, and some are worth talking about.
I've decided to expose one of my biggest secrets.
What's the secret, Jellymid? That you're a loser with no friends? Trust me, buddy, it ain't a secret.
To start off, we just have the spawn. There's not a lot to do here besides just buy soups and look for trinkets on the ground, which you would use to buy more stuff. The only real problem was that, like, almost every single time you enter the server, there was, like, no trinkets on the ground because everybody in the lobby took them. Demonfall has a lot of, like, mini bosses you can find when you go to certain locations. And I don't know if I'm tweaking because I can't find any footage of it, but I swear there would be a boss spawning in here sometimes. I think it was based off, like, Huntangu, whatever this dude's name is. I don't know, guys. I might be off the perk, but please tell me if you find footage of it.
I need a vacation.
From what? Recess? You've never worked a day in your life. You don't pay taxes. You don't pay bills. Do you know how much fucking eggs are at the grocery store? No, you don't, because you don't need a vacation. You're a fucking kid.
You guys remember what I said like 5 seconds ago?
Yeah, you know, Demonfall is a pretty grindy game.
Yeah, what I meant by the grind about the game is coming down here and beating the out of demons. Because if you wanted to grind for some demon horns or something, come down here, bro. Drinks are on us. The reason it was so good for grinding is because like 15 quintillion demons spawned here. Granted, some of them did climb on like 15,000 foot mountains, but like you could reach them. Yeah, but not a lot to say. Again, there's just not a lot that goes on. It's just a grinding place.
That's when I gave my cousin head. Alright,
now we're getting into some serious business. If you don't know what Final Selection is, let me inform you. Final Selection is an exam held by the Slayer Corps, I guess, to train Slayers. You and a group of people are going to complete this exam to get recognized by the higher rankings. To get Final Selection in the game, you have to walk through the woods and talk to this random girl. If you say you're here to do the exam, you get sent out into this random big field, with your mission being to kill... Wait, how many demons? Excuse me? So you're telling me you're gonna put me into a random open field and then make me fight 30 demons with my musty, crusty ass sword? Nah. Bullshit!
Okay, but to be quite frankly honest, it really wasn't that bad.
There was also another option besides kill 30 demons, which was to kill this big, buff-ass blue demon, but like...
Ain't nobody really did that.
The only thing that was really hard about this is looking for the actual demon. The demons would randomly spawn in like a group of like 4 in some random part of the map. So when you're done killing a group of demons, you gotta go on a whole scavenger hunt just to find another one. Thank Jesus Christ that they gave us like 44 minutes to actually kill all the demons. The Entertainment District, otherwise known as literal hell. Remember when I said Tokyo in Kaiju Universe was literally O-Block? So yeah, just imagine Tokyo, but like 15 times worse. Okay, first of all, the place already looks crazy. We got broken houses, there's not a single person in sight, and there's a fucking final boss right around the corner. Not only that, you gotta deal with these freaking big-ass blue demons that can literally throw you across the map and shoot giant splanglings at you, cause why not? And they can climb. Mind you, this is a common enemy in the Entertainment District. And you got regular demons chasing after you too. Like, look at the aura surrounding this place. Why the hell am I here? Like, I literally have stone breathing. One of the strongest breathing forms in the game and in the show. And the blue demon alone almost killed me.
It's not a skill issue, shut up.
Don't even get me started on Gyutaro. Literally every single one of his moves had diabolical stun loss. So if you got hit with one move, you're gonna eat an entire mean-ass combo. One move alone could probably get you down to half HP. I'm not gonna like, this place is so chaotic. I could probably turn the corner on the next block and see King Vong chilling with like Griffith or something like. I don't really know what to say. See, when I got to this part of the story, I kind of got bored of Demonfall and switched to newer games, so I don't really know what happened. Plus, every single time I tried to do the Infinity Castle, Akaza would absolutely wash me. But you know, considering it is the final thing you do in the game, it's gotta be really hard. In the Infinity Castle, there's 3 bosses you have to go against, which are Akaza, Doma, and Kokushibo. Akaza, from the looks of some videos, doesn't seem to be that hard, but I'm just buns at the game, so he absolutely cooked me. Doma, from the looks of it, seems a little bit harder. Like, the dude literally has meat riders on standby. And the dude has, like, ice powers or something. Even with all that, he wouldn't stand a chance against me. Right, guys? Alright, next up we have Kokushibo, the final boss of the Infinity Castle. Once again, I have to clarify, I never got to this boss, and I probably never will, so I'ma just go over what I see in videos. From what I see, Kokushibo's entire moveset is just AoE attacks, and you know, as a Battlegrounds player, I'm really used to that. Also, apparently one of his moves does 70 damage. Like, golly, bro, that gets me down to 100 health. Oh, and he could spam it too? Bro, get me out of this place.
Hey, baby girl, so I just saw you walking around with that
Giant thing.
on you, and I just wanted to say something.
Can I grab it?
Alright, now we finally come to the main point of this whole entire video. Why did this game fall off? Like, it's an RPG game based off of one of the most popular animes of all time. And it's not that the game is bad, because the game's moves are really high quality and there's a lot of effort put into it. And the game is insanely fun to play with friends. I mean, there literally is a party feature in the game. It was meant to be. Overall, just a really good experience. Well, the reason Demonfall fell off is because they pulled a strongest Battlegrounds. Well, yeah, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Demonfall updates come once every brown moon. Like, some random dude can literally just find out what Demonfall is, and bro could probably beat the entire game 10 times before the game even updates. Like, the game's thumbnail right now is the same from an update that was like almost a year ago. And I'm not gonna lie, the updates don't even be all that. Like, the next Demonfall update in like 2028 or some shit, they're gonna introduce a new breathing style called like horse ball sack breathing that was only introduced in a banned chapter that was made 17 years ago. Like, they added flower breathing. Who wants flower breathing? Like, I deadass rather have horse ball sack breathing. That actually sounds pretty interesting. Now, yes, Demonfall didn't have that much of a, you know, fall off because it still has like 1,000 players. You know, that's pretty good. But remember, fall off doesn't mean that you don't have a lot of players. It means you have declined in quality and stuff like that. Now, if we do look more into Demonfall, you could see that it has all those things. There's no updates, there's no content on it, and the only content has like no views. The combat in the game is absolute doo-doo balls for PvP, which, yeah, by the way, you can fight other players in this game. I didn't really point that out because, well, it's a story game. Nobody really cares about that. Yeah, sure, if you already beat the Slayer story, you can do another storyline where you're a demon instead, but it's kind of just the same thing. Anyways, in conclusion for Demonfall, this game was so peak. You should probably play it. Even though it lost its charm after like last year because of the no updates thing, you should still probably play it. It's really good. It'll probably get stale after a while though because of the grinding aspect, and that just gets really repetitive. But other than that, you'll have a lot of fun with the game. I did hear the reason Demonfall isn't updating because they're making a Demonfall 2. I don't really get why they're making a Demonfall 2. It's pretty good on its own. Hey, but it's not my problem. Get that bag.
Have you ever played block streets with your life on the line while having a bunch of mangoes in your mouth?
Alright, now we're gonna do a nice short one to end off the video. Z Battlegrounds. Z Battlegrounds was one of the first Battlegrounds games to ever touch Roblox, and god, it was so good, and god, it fell off. Being one of the first few games to come out of this genre, of course, it was really popular when it came out. Matter of fact, this is the first Battlegrounds game I ever played. So basically, you could say Z Battlegrounds is the reason I even got so popular. This game is what got me into the Battlegrounds genre. It had the most pants-wettening visuals, a new mechanic to teleport behind your enemy to extend your combo, and of course, the main point of the game, it was based off of Dragon Ball Z, the most popular anime of all time. The anime with some of the coolest, swaggiest, and just downright best characters. The success of this game was bound to happen. And to make it better, at the time when the game was released, they had some of the coolest characters in the show. They had Goku, Jiren, Hit, Broly, what else do you want? And as I'm recording this video, there's even more! Goku Black, Vegeta, Gohan, The Drink, Cell, Piccolo? Nah, bro, screw Sparking Zero, bro. We're on that Z Battleground. And they did another thing that I've never seen in Battlegrounds games. Add a mechanic that's from the anime that the game is based on. They have the fusion dance and the Patara earrings. If you don't want to play this game now, you're retarded. Not to mention, but both of them have their own moves. And these moves were straight gas. It's just so beautiful. Who did they have on the team to be cooking this hard? Did I mention they have the Tournament of Power? Yeah, you just get thrown into a Tournament of Power map and then beat the shit out of people until you're the last one. Like, do we not see the peak right in front of us? And to keep the stakes high, when you win, you get a random prize at the end. You can get like a cool aura or something. I'm pretty sure you could get the fusion dance too. Z Battlegrounds also had masteries that you can grind for if the game gets a little too boring. See, these movesets are cool and all, but like this is one of the reasons Z Battlegrounds fell off. I'm gonna get to that in a second. By the looks of it, Z Battlegrounds looks like a game for the ages. Cool visuals, new mechanics, and innovation. Those were all the ingredients to make Z Battlegrounds. So you might be wondering, how did this game fall off? How does this insanely high quality game only have like 200 players? Well, it's like Z Battlegrounds is Demonfall's twin. There are no updates. Now, the update schedule isn't as bad as Demonfall. Like, not updating for a whole year is crazy. But, like, the updates are hot doo-doo.
You know, we should work on Broly Mastery for like 3 months, and when the Mastery comes out, it literally just looks like a reworked version of his ultimate.
I swear, bro, they be working on Masteries for like 5 quintillion years, and it's gonna be the most hot butt cheeks thing you've ever seen in a Battlegrounds game. And they add nothing new to the game, it's just moves. Yeah, you might get like a map change or something, but nothing really happens in the update. So much so that it's not even worth making content on it because what is there to review? And because of this, there's almost no content on Z Battlegrounds, which I'm pretty sure is why it died out. It's really sad to see one of the most high quality Battlegrounds games go to waste because of lazy developers. Hopefully me making this video gives Z Battlegrounds a little more attention just to revive it a little. And if not, well, the game is doomed. So anyways, in conclusion, y'all should play these games. Hey guys, Cashrainer here. I'm really sorry I haven't posted in like 3 weeks. Y'all gotta understand what I was going through this entire time. First, I got sick right after making that video. Then it was my brother's birthday, so I had like no time to actually work on the video. Then my freaking Wi-Fi got shut off because my brother kicked my router with a ball. And then I got sick again. So hopefully I can earn y'all's respect back with this video. So anyways, I love you guys so much. Thanks for 38,000 subscribers. That is diabolical. And also thank you for the support on the last video. Anyways, bye.